Welcome back to the cutest garage on the internet. My name is Chibi, and today I'm going to teach you how to ride passenger princess on a motorcycle. As someone who has rode as a passenger and also drove my bike with experienced and inexperienced passengers, I do feel like I have some knowledge or at least some experience that I can share with you guys. Now, obviously, the most important rule is to trust whoever you're riding with. You have zero control over anything that happens when you ride on the back of a bike. So you're putting your life in their hands. If they value the trust that you placed in them, they will show this through communication. They're gonna check on you constantly and tell them the truth. It's okay to feel scared your first time or wanna go slow or even stop. We all rode a motorcycle for the first time and we know that it can feel scary, but please be sure to communicate with them that it's your first time and how you're feeling about it. It's also really important to know that the person that you're riding with is physically strong, and this is some real insider knowledge, so let me explain. My best friend never rode a motorcycle before, but she wanted to ride passenger with me. So I trained for months with my boyfriend riding as passenger on my bike. He was an experienced rider and explained to me that even though he weighs much more than her, she was going to feel much heavier to me because she would be learning how to distribute her weight on a motorcycle for the first time. And I would have to counteract any incorrect movement that she makes. And he was right, she felt heavier. Having any passenger changes the dynamics of a bike, so the driver needs to be physically strong to handle it and prepared if it's your first time. Honestly, a good rule of thumb is to just don't get on someone's bike unless you think that person can physically carry you. And now that we're on the subject, let's talk about weight distribution. A motorcycle on average weighs about 450 pounds. Now let that sink in for a minute. Your driver is going to be balancing that weight plus their weight plus your weight. Luckily, they should already be confident in carrying their weight plus the bike's weight. Now, keep in mind though, your weight is not a dead weight. You can shift your weight to either help or hurt the driver. So let me teach you how to help them. All right, I had to put some shoes on for this. First, to get on the bike, locate your foot pegs. It's also important to know where the exhaust is located and keep that in the back of your mind because you don't want to touch it. Next, you're gonna hop up onto the bike, similar to how you're gonna get on a horse. Your driver should already be on the bike, so you can grab onto them to help with the support. You're gonna go up and over with your leg, just like that. Now, as you can see, every little movement that I make affects the bike. So, to stay still, I'm going to lift up through my core and squeeze every muscle in my body. You can also squeeze your thighs into the driver's torso to help keep steady. Now, when they accelerate, you're going to be thrown towards the back of the bike. So to avoid falling off, you're going to wrap your arms around and hold tightly on their body. Now, when they brake, it's going to be the opposite. You're going to be thrown forward. So to avoid falling into their seat like this, you're going to wrap your arms around their body and press your arms against the tank here. So you can press back and hold yourself in place. When they turn to the right, you're going to slowly shift your weight into the curve and then back straight as the bike straightens out. And it's the same thing for the left side, but remember to always hold your core and continue thinking about finding your center of gravity. Over time, you'll get more comfortable with finding that center of gravity and loosen up a bit. Depending on how strong your driver is, you can do whatever on the back. I stand up, I jam to music, I stretch my legs. I'm kind of crazy on the back, but my boyfriend is really strong and comfortable with me doing that because he's a very experienced rider and we've been doing this for a very long time. So just be sure to communicate that with your driver before trying any big movements. And that's about it, guys. Be sure to have fun. Let me know if this video was helpful by giving it a thumbs up. I reply to every comment and I also go live on this channel if you have any questions. Remember to subscribe and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.